What do you think is the biggest reason because of which you're not able to become wealthy or not able to attract wealth? Is it your job? Is it your circumstances? Or is it just you, your health? No, it's nothing but your brain. Amazing, right? And I'm not fooling you. Most people think that wealth starts from something out or wealth starts from money. But it's not true. Because according to neuroscience, wealth starts with patterns. And now you'll be like, what patterns? Patterns of your emotions, patterns of your thoughts, patterns of your belief, and patterns of your behavior. And if all of these patterns are reprogrammed for scarcity, then you will attract scarcity. You can literally work harder and harder for years and still feel stuck. Your brain is constantly building neural pathways. Every thought, every emotion, every action, every reaction. It just makes that neural pathway stronger and stronger and stronger. If you constantly think that money is so hard, I am just not meant for money, money hates me, I can never save money, money never feels comfortable around me, I can never feel comfortable around money, the more I earn, the more I spend, it just keeps flowing, it never accumulates, and I can never accumulate wealth, then you are operating from scarcity. And the more you are thinking all these things, the more scarcity you are attracting. It's just simple. So now let's understand this in the way of neuroscience. So according to neuroscience, your thoughts become emotions, your emotions become your actions, and your actions create results, right? Let's take an example. I am a girl, okay? So I have a kid playing in front of me. But the last time a kid was playing in front of me, that kid fell and the kid got badly hurt. Now this time the kid is not even on the swing, but me trying to be overly anxious, overly cautious about the kid, and I'm running towards the kid and the kid got scared. And the kids also started running and the kid fell. So you attracted what you were thinking about. Okay. So if someone is constantly living in fear, constantly living in scarcity, that solidifies into anxiety, which led to a very anxious action. And then because of those anxious actions, either you will play small, either you will take wrong decisions, or you will self-sabotage yourself, which will only solidify your belief system and that neural pathway will become more strengthened. So this is how it all happens. And now you will question that even if most people know these things, why do they repeat these things? Fun fact, your brain is not designed to overcome everything and achieve good things. It is designed to stay in familiarity. And if from childhood or from long time your familiarity is scarcity, your familiarity is being broke, your familiarity is anxiousness, then your brain will do everything and produce every thought which will lead to every action to bring you back to that state. Exactly. That is why a lot of people stay in that relationship which is very toxic, stay in toxic jobs, stay in financial stress, and all the other things, drug abuse, everything. I cannot name everything, but yeah, a lot of things do all these things because they are familiar, not because they want it or they are good for them. It's not like no one ever tried to change it or people don't try to change it. They do try to change it consciously. But the thing is, that part or that area of life becomes very discomfortable. And why discomfort is not good? Because that is something which is new to them. And if they don't know a territory, how would they feel good about that territory, right? But the only thing is, discomfort is the best thing which can happen to you. Why? Think of it as when you go to the gym. The first 2-3 days are way too much discomfortable. When you start a business, there is discomfort in the beginning. So the thing is, brain interprets this discomfort as danger, but you have to understand and keep reaffirming your brain that it is not danger, it is a portal for you to grow. You are growing. So it is like discomfort is not always a warning sign. It is often a sign that you are growing. So next time, whenever discomfort happens in your life, if someone leaves, if any breakup happens, if your body aches of going to the gym, if you feel like when I increased my prices, my clients went down, this is all discomfortable and non-familiar, right? Tell your brain that this is not something to be worried about. This is a sign of growth. Okay. Now coming to the important point, and that is, we know all of these things and probably we have tried doing good things, but what's the way out? What is the way out? And is there any way out? Can our that strengthened neural pathways change? The answer is yes. Congratulations, you can change, and those neural pathways can also change. Your brain is ever changing organ. Your neurons are building new pathways every second. But how do you change them? First thing is, repetition matters a lot. You might have heard from people, don't say bad things, don't think bad things, don't say bad about you, don't say bad about others, don't expect something bad to happen. It is all true, because whatever you repeat in your brain or through your mouth repeats, and then it solidifies into an external event. So from now onwards, you're not going to speak anything bad about you. Nothing bad about you, nothing bad about your finances, nothing bad about your health, nothing bad about anything. Okay. Second thing is visualization. When you visualize something, your brain is not able to identify if it's reality or it's just visualization. And it's like you will be experiencing whatever you want in mind, and your mind will think it is reality. So the more times you repeat it, your neural pathways become solidified. So that's what we want, right? Another thing is, you have to track your negative patterns, because if you will not track your negative patterns, how do you expect to understand them and to make them into positive patterns, right? For example, your negative pattern is the moment your money gets credited, you go to shopping, even if you don't need it. So you have to track this negative pattern. Okay. For example, your negative pattern can be, if you eat 4 days inside the 5th day or the 6th day, you wake up late, intentionally or unintentionally, and you're not able to make your food and you eat out. This can be your negative pattern. So you have to track them and try to change them consciously. Okay. You have to keep affirming to yourself. You can keep affirming good things before going to bed, meanwhile, anytime the day, or you can do EFT tapping. EFT tapping is very good. If you don't know how to do it, I'll bring another video and tell you how to do it. And the last thing is, do uncomfortable things. Take uncomfortable steps, because uncomfortable things means you are growing. Okay. Even if this project feels uncomfortable, it feels like I'll have to sacrifice my sleep, I'll have to sacrifice this part of my life, just do it. Just do it. Expose your brain to unfamiliarity and see the result. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you liked this.